The Gatehouse at Oxburgh is one of the oldest parts of the building. The King's Room and the Queen's Room have their names because they commemorate the visit of Henry VII and his wife Elizabeth of York in August 1498. They stayed at Oxburgh Hall, but the rooms they stayed in were over the other side of the house near the Great Hall, which was demolished in 1775. But the visit of the King was such a thing for Oxburgh that it was commemorated later in Oxburgh's history by renaming rooms in the Gatehouse the King's Room and the Queen's Room. The King's Room leads into a highly decorative octagonal chamber, and this space conceals Oxburgh's Priesthole, which has a secret entrance. In the late 16th century, Elizabeth I instigated an aggressive policy towards those who refused to conform to the Church of England. Priests were routinely tried and executed, and members of the Catholic gentry were imprisoned, and it's in this context that Oxburgh's Priesthole was created. It was used for the concealment of a Catholic priest and any objects associated with Catholic worship.
We're going to be replacing the lead on the roof, which will make it much more watertight. We've had a couple of problems with leaks in the past, so that will be able to rectify that. There'll be a huge amount of work done to the actual bricks themselves, so it could be things like repointing. And one of the big things as well in here is that the actual windows are going to come out. We'll actually have to take the glazing out at different stages, and then that will allow us to do some really important repair work to the bricks around the windows. One of the biggest problems that we've had is deathwatch beetle. So deathwatch beetle can really kind of burrow into any pieces of wood. So one of the key parts of this work as well will be uncovering the timbers, making sure the beams are okay and that they're strong enough to keep holding the roof up, and if not, making sure that they're replaced. And it's mainly thanks to support from all our members and visitors that are really enabling us to start this work.